Sounds like someone let the old north wind escape again.
If you know to what I am referring, and if it inspires a smile, this may be the video for you. Or not. I make no promises. It is now nearing the 10th anniversary of Over the Garden Wall. Recently, the creators of this miniseries, Patrick Mahale and the Cartoon Network, have joined forces with, wait for it, Aardman Animations, the company responsible for Wallace and Gromit, Shaun the Sheep, and more. These creators have come together to bring us a tribute short on November 3rd. In honor of the 10th anniversary, I was thinking it might be fun to make some clothes for myself, drawing inspiration from the miniseries. These will be everyday clothes rather than costumes. I'm just drawing inspiration, not making direct copies. I'm thinking of making 3 items, drawing inspiration from Greg, Wirt, and Beatrice. However, I do want to get this video out on or before November 3rd, and it is now October 29th, so I may only make 2 outfits. I may not even finish one. We'll see what happens.
That's the spirit. For Greg, I didn't need much imagination. I know I said it wouldn't be a direct copy, but you see, he wears overalls. Enough said. I discovered these curtains at the thrift store, 100% cotton in a gorgeous shade of green, complete with buttons. I set to work disassembling the curtain panels. I planned on using the pattern I made for my autumn leaves overalls, and I didn't even change anything, shockingly. I usually cannot manage to make a pattern the same way twice. I always have to change something, but not this time. The pieces just barely fit. I was able to get them all cut out, and I did the same double layer muslin pockets as with the other overalls. Now, I know I was in a time crunch here, but I was not about to sacrifice quality for speed. It's important to me to take steps that will increase the life of the garment, such as stabilizing areas that will receive a bit of extra stress. It can be a bit tedious, but I think it's worth it. Pocket time.
So I've been working on the overalls for the last couple of days, and I am nearing the finish line. I have the pants all sewn together, pockets and everything. I just haven't hemmed them. And then I have the waistband pieces and the bib. Here's the back piece, complete with straps. So basically, what I have to do now is attach the sections together, pant to waistband to the top pieces. And then once I put all the sections together, all I will have to do is put in some buttons and buttonholes and hem them. And the overalls will be complete. And I can move on to the next thing. And I really need to pick up the pace here because I only have a couple more days. That includes the editing process. And usually it takes me about the same amount of time to sew something as it does to edit the video. So I really need to get moving. Editing is a beast. But like a good beast, but a really big one. So I do enjoy the process, but it has the potential to squash me. It's a lot. I do enjoy it, but it is a lot. Finish the overalls. And I'm really hoping to start the next project today.
That didn't happen, unfortunately. Just like the 2 days before, I ended up feeling sick, and so I had to move at a glacial pace. But I did end up accomplishing everything except for the hem, which I tackled the following day. Everything always seems to take longer than expected or hoped for, and unforeseen circumstances often arise. But we persevere. Or take a nap. It depends on the situation. I gave the overalls a nice little cuff. I knew that would mean that the faded part of the curtain would show a little bit, but I really don't mind. I used to, but now I think of it as the overalls telling the story of where they've been and what they've been through. I don't mind faded spots, holes, or stains so much. I kind of appreciate them.
The overalls are finished. I really like the way they turned out. Okay, so 1 down. And I think it's only going to be 1 to go. Here's the situation. I don't think I'm going to have time to make the Beatrice inspired outfit. I don't know if I'll even have time to do the Wirt inspired outfit, but I want to try. I checked the weather forecast for the rest of the week and it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days. I'm just going to have to do the 2 outfits if I can get the second outfit accomplished. We'll see. I really wanted to make the Beatrice inspired outfit, but there's just not enough time. It's just not going to work out. However, if you are interested in seeing me make that in a video, let me know. I could be persuaded.
The idea I had for a Wirt-inspired outfit was a blue skirt with a button-up white top and some gray tights and possibly a red headscarf tied into a bow. So this is some blue wool I found at the thrift store, and I was gonna make a skirt. I was gonna do a skirt, which would be so much easier. So maybe I should do that. I really like the idea of a skirt though. The thing is, the next 3 days are gonna rain, but also I only have about 4 hours, not even 4 hours left of the day before the sun sets. So I would have to make this in less than 4 hours. Run outside, film both reveals in... Am I delusional? Can I make this and film both reveals before the sun sets? Challenge accepted. I know Ward's outfit isn't technically, it's not this color blue, but you know, this is what I have. I also found this at the thrift store. So I was hoping to use this for like the front. There's gonna be kind of like a skirt flap. And then I was gonna line that so that if it flaps back, you just see red. Thought that'd be really pretty. And I was also gonna make a scarf for my hair. I grabbed my trusty trouser pattern I drafted a few years ago that I used to make these trousers, and I proceeded to quickly cut a shortened version of the trousers out of the wool. And that's why shorts are called shorts, because they take a shorter amount of time to cut out than trousers. The more you know. For the skirt portion, it was just a couple of panels, one side identical to the shorts pattern side, and the other side slightly flared. One large and one smaller. So I was just going to use muslin for the pockets once again, but then I thought I might check and see if in my scrap bin there was enough black fabric. I'm not sure I have enough. There's not going to all be the same shade of black. It's not going to be the same. They're very similar, but I'd be really jazzed if I could use fabric from my scraps. I think it's going to work. Oh, seriously. I'm going to be able to make pockets from my black fabric scraps, and that is thrilling to me. Thrilling. When people ask me what I do for fun, I use my scraps. Alright, the stress is getting to me. I don't think time constraints are for me. I have the back of the shorts and the front of the shorts. Whoops, wrong side. There we go. And I'm really considering just leaving them as shorts because I think these are going to be really cute on their own, but I really wanted to do a skirt. It would be faster to just make shorts, but I really wanted to do the skirt. I'm gonna try it. Okay, so what I have to do is finish sewing these together right here, and then pockets, and then I can attach the skirt panels. Okay, let's do this. This is what it's come to. I'm going so fast, I'm putting them in the wrong color spot. And I'm not letting it get to me because I'm in a hurry. It's kind of getting to me. It is. I will admit that. So I have the waistband on, the zippers sewn in. I still have to fold the waistband over, stitch it into place, and hem this. Oh, and add buttons. And then I still have to do the scarf. I haven't done that. But sort of good news, I was rushing to get this accomplished, and it just came to me. I should check and see if the weather forecast has changed at all. And it has. Supposedly it's not going to rain tomorrow. It might be a little overcast, but it's not going to rain, supposedly. I'm gonna go ahead and count on it. I have 20 minutes till 6, so sunset is about 6:15. I think I could do it, but I think I'd be pushing myself far too hard, and I really don't need to be doing that. I've already been pushing myself pretty hard to get it to this point, so I think I'm going to take a little break. I am so glad it isn't raining today. I really needed to slow down, think things through, and try to enjoy the process. I was not enjoying the process. I was not liking how the skirt was turning out. I was not happy. Skirt. It's a skirt. I was not happy with it. I was thinking that I just totally botched this. I made something that I hated. I spent all this time and energy on something that I was never even going to wear after the reveal, and that was making me really crappy. I really try to make quality items that I am going to love and that are going to last for a long time. So last night, what I ended up doing was a little bit of tailoring, and I am so glad I was able to take the time to do that because it is so cute. This is my first skirt ever. I've made skirts, I've made shorts, but I've actually never made a skirt. I didn't realize that until yesterday. I've actually never even owned a skirt, ever. So this is my first skirt ever that I've made, first skirt ever that I've owned.
Bonkers.
So what I have left to do is, well, I need to cut the zipper off because it's too long. So I will do that. And then I need to hem it, and I am going to add some buttons. I do not have brass buttons, but I do have silver ones. I think that'll be fine. So either I'm going to add them right here or right here. I'm not sure. I'm going to lay them flat on the skirt and see what they look like. But that's the idea. And then I decided to skip the red lining here because what if I try to wear it with something that clashes with red? I'm limiting my options for outfits. So I decided to skip that. I still have to make the scarf for my hair. That's it. Hem, buttons, scarf. Okay.
Look at that. 50 cents at my local thrift store. I think there's 75 cents now, which is still much better than brand new. I hemmed the skirt portion and finished the inside neatly with a bit of vet bias tape. I hand basted it first and then used the machine. Finishing up seams like this is severely satisfying. Then it was time to figure out some buttons, which I also acquired at the thrift store. Then I tackled the scarf. I wasn't able to take my time with this process because the wind had picked up and rain was coming our way much earlier than I had expected, so I rushed through this process. But that was it. I managed to accomplish it all 2 hours before the rain was scheduled to arrive. However, it was growing more overcast by the minute. It just started raining. Ain't that just the way? You okay? You get sprinkled on? I'm sorry. Poor thing. We're going inside. Okay. Ta-da! Did it. I filmed the reveal for Wirt first, and then I filmed Greg, but I changed back into the Wirt outfit because I really like these. This? Do you say these? Because you say these shorts, this skirt. So when you're talking about a skirt, do you say these skirts or this skirt? I think you probably say this skirt. I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, I filmed Wirt outfit. I filmed the Wirt fit first, and then I filmed the Greg fit, and I got back into the Wirt fit because I really like this skirt. It's cute, it's comfy, and I can sit in an unladylike fashion, which is how I normally sit, apparently. I'm so excited too that I went for pockets. Since I was on a time crunch, I really kind of wanted to forego pockets. I am so glad that I took the time to make the pockets. What I did not like about this one, the headband, I didn't like it. I think it's cute. I just have a really hard time wearing headbands. And I think it's because of the shape of my head. It just feels like it's going to fall off, or it's just too tight. I don't know, maybe that's happens for everyone, but it's very annoying. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling of it's slipping, it's slipping, it's slipping. I like it, but it's not the most comfortable thing. That's enough about the Wirt fit. Let's talk about the Greg fit. I love overalls. I have nothing bad to say about that. It was a bit of a challenge to get all of the pieces cut out of those two curtains, but it worked out. Got all of the pieces cut out and the buttons came included, which was amazing. I think it's adorable. It's really good quality fabric. It's 100% cotton, very breathable, and I love the color. I'm gonna be wearing those a lot for sure. So I'm really excited to have two new pieces in my wardrobe that I really like.
The time constraints aren't my favorite. I will keep the speed challenges to a minimum on this channel because this channel is not about adding stress. It's trying to mitigate stress, trying to enjoy making things. I think I could stand to move faster on some things because I tend to move really slow and obsess over every teeny tiny step. I don't want to do that, but I also don't want to race through it and not even enjoy myself. I did not have time to get to the Beatrice inspired outfit. I'd really like to, I just don't know if I will. It's a really pretty dress. I will go ahead and put the sketch up on my Instagram stories, and maybe I'll set up a poll so you can vote on it there, because I'm just not sure if I should. All right, I'm gonna go edit this beast.